It is Power Day at McPherson College, joined by Kennedy Batchelder. Kennedy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so like I said, my name's Kennedy Batchelder. I'm from Bishop, California. It's a small town in the middle of California in the Eastern Sierra Mountain Range. Love it out there. Grew up hunting and fishing, skiing out there. So I love being outdoors. Also, I really love working on cars. So kind of awesome that I was able to find this place and become of the auto restoration program. So that was really nice to become part of that family.
Okay, Kennedy, so you were able to work on the Healy.
I did. I did a little bit of work on the Healy, kind of get it in preparation to be hung here. So to see something I worked on be hung in the ceiling here in the new Wise Commons is pretty cool.
Well, tell me about some of your other involvements.
Yeah, so the big thing is I got here on a football scholarship. So I got to play football here for a few years and I had a blast with that. Met a lifelong friends there. I was also part of SAB for a while, which is the Student Activities Board. We got to put on an assortment of events throughout the years I've been here. Like bingo. Bingo is really big here on campus. We love to play bingo. Major prizes are always won at bingo here. I've also am an orientation leader, and so with that we really help the freshmen kind of acclimate to the college life. Show them around, help them the ropes, just here for them for any time they need something. And also during our welcome weekend for the freshmen, we kind of set little events for them as well. Just be able to bring the freshmen in and welcome them to the family of the Bulldog family,
Okay, yeah. Okay. Also involved in the Student Debt Project.
Yes, I am doing the Student Debt Project right now. That is huge here. You don't see that very often. The 25 cents to the dollar you pay here it helps out a lot. They say, I don't know the percentage, but they say a lot of students are able to actually graduate debt free because of that, and so I think that's great.
Kennedy, can you get into the weeds a little bit and tell us about, okay, what have you learned about yourself from a personal finance standpoint? What have you learned about yourself?
So with the Student Debt Project, there was a lot of different kind of courses, if you will, that we learned, credit, taxes, and I learned that I was very immature, if you will, with my money for a while. Just, being young and just, I got $100, I can go out to eat tonight. Or I can go put that money in the savings and let that sit for a little bit. And over time, realize that that'll actually end up building a lot. And so that was pretty cool, and learning different ways on how to build your credit through the Student Debt Project as well. So it's interesting to kind of grow in that aspect.
So what advice would you give to an incoming student with regards to, hey, how do I get involved in the Student Debt Project?
Yeah, so any student that hears about the Student Debt Project and thinks it's a great idea, full force, I think it's an awesome idea to join. Your first step is going to go talk to Amy Beckman, right? She's kind of the head of the whole Student Debt Project, and she'll kind of lay out the ropes for you and get you started and get sign you up for it, and you'll be able to figure out your schedule and what times will fit best for you to for your meeting times, and that'll work out great. And just go into it with an open mind of you're here to learn about more financial advice.
Well, a $22,500 match thanks to Farmers Alliance and an anonymous donor on Power Day. And as always, Kennedy, it's a great day
to be a Bulldog.